What is up, everybody? We are back for yet another heist with Almir. Today is Tuesday, March the 18th, and we are happy heisters. And you know why we're happy heisters? Because I got a bowl of oranges. That's what's up. That's why I'm late, you wankers. How we doing, fam? This is gonna be bad, but I gotta do it. How are you doing? Are we good heisters? Well, that's so good, though. I'll save that until later, yeah? Yummy, says moving. How we doing, everybody? We are back for yet another heist with Almir. I just noticed I have no mouse pad here, but we don't need that. We're pro gamers, right? How about we jump into a heist or two, yeah? Moomin in the chat, Nuclear in the chat. The oranges are affected by the green screen, are they? Do they look weird? I didn't see that. I gotta check it out. Do they affect it? Oh, it's so late. What the frick? Oh yeah, it looks so weird. It looks, holy shit. That looks horrifying. What the frick? You didn't tell me that, chat. They look dark. It looked like I was eating. Oh my god. What the frick? Chat's like, yeah, that looks completely normal, Mir. Please continue. What the frick? Zach Dowsley says, hello, Mr. Almir. Oh, I can see my cap is also freaking out. Okay, so the color yellow. Okay, this stream started in a way weird thing. Alright? Now, do I look like a human being now? No weird color shifts or anything? Bro was eating real blood oranges, says Fresh TV. Yeah, exactly. How we doing, everybody? Why is the chat box? Here we go. Now we're talking. We love you, Almir, says Docboy 2007. Thank you so much. Dan Ratig Gmod Machinima says, Almir, please wish me something good. I'm feeling freaking bad. Dude, you're gonna get better. Don't worry about it. Just make sure to get some proper rest. Watch a good movie. May I suggest a comedy? Maybe Anchorman or The Other Guys. I saw a new TV show. It's probably not new, but I saw it. For me, it's new, all right? I saw a TV show for the first time. Anyway, it's the one about the preacher thingy with Danny McBride, I think. And that was hilarious. I had a good chuckle the first episode, so I'm definitely going to check it out more. But yeah, get well, dude. Just give it time, yeah? Yeah, take a good walk outside. I usually do that with my dog. I get that naturally with Neo. You know, you do a lot of walks, especially now with spring coming. You're going to feel much better, dude. Nuclear says, Almir, I got the merch Sebastian sent. I got a medic bag, first aid kit. That's so cool, dude. Hope you like it. Hope you like it, broski. King Viper 576 says, any more content coming, or are you not doing any more? We're doing more content, dude. The Payday 3 dev team is hard at work making sure you heisters get the latest and greatest. We're currently working on the next content update. When it will be released, we will let you know, but that's all I have to share for the time being. Humongous Terminator Daddy said, The Righteous Gemstones. Yes, that's the one. That's the TV show we're talking about. TV show, do you say that anymore? Or Max show? Yeah, but either way, that's the one we're talking about. Let's see. Hubert says, hello, Almir. Have there been any notable changes to the Armor 2.0 system since it was introduced in the blog post? Ooh, Shaddai with the invite. Let's go. If there were, Hubert, that's something we're going to address in an upcoming post about Armor 2.0 when we so choose, see to choose fit, see to fit choose. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, English is not my native language. Frick you, okay? No, I'm kidding. What I'm trying to say is we're going to talk about Armor 2.0, and if anything has changed, let's leave it for that post or that video or whatever it might be. But I really appreciate the question, dude. Hachiko says, has there been any talks of adding a saw to the game, or C4s for that matter, if Whistler would have been here? Good question. We, of course, all the different features and tool sets that exist in the paid universe are always interesting to look at when we're continuously adding stuff to the game, but we haven't said anything about saw specifically lately. But we'll see. Skater94 with a C4 and sauce in chat. Yes, exactly that, dude. My beardy handsome friend. Thank you, dude. Appreciate that. Let's go. I'm playing as the one and only Jacket again. Salva Ranks 95 says, greetings, Admiral. When will the next update arrive? We haven't heard any information for quite some time. Good question. I don't have any news to share today. We will address it as soon as we can. When the dev team are ready, they will let me know and I can share details with you. Tactato TV says, shout out to that one guy who keeps posting C4 and sauce on the subreddit. Yeah, dude. I did not know that yellow apparently sucks on a green screen, but if I would have thought about it, maybe I could have reached that conclusion on my own. But yeah, those oranges looked, and that hat for that matter, looked grim, dude. Admiral Almir is such a vibe nickname, says Gidget the Goblin. Did you know, Gidget, that my name Almir actually means commander? So Admiral is not too far off. It would have been more on brand or more lore accurate if it meant like toast or something like this, but it is what it is. ZB Wolf says, hey Almir, hope all is well. When we will talk about Armor 2.0 or offline mode, feels like everything being shrouded in mystery might be hurting morale in the community. I completely understand that, dude. I think these two are big topics that the community care a lot about, and of course the community wants more information. I stand behind that 100% and get that. What I can say is that the developers want to communicate with you and they will let us know when they're ready. There is always, some reason, depending on your context, why you don't say anything about something yet. Maybe we're looking into something. Maybe we're working out how we're going to talk about it or whatever. But don't worry, we're going to talk about both offline mode and that topic as well as Armor 2.0. Just not this stream. But as soon as I can, I'll let you know. I'll scream it from the mountaintop, okay? But I hope you're good, ZB Wolf. Good seeing you again, dude. When will you add Bald Man Gaming 9000 as an overkill weapon? What the frick, Sauna 2.0? What kind of request is that? It's already in the works. It's coming next update. I'm kidding. I have no idea what you're talking about. Luca says, why don't you guys take mods that people have made and put them in the base game? For example, different daytimes in heists and the secured bag pop-ups that make it easier with your lower workforce. Thanks for the feedback. We're always looking at how we can be as efficient as possible with our time as developers. So I can't go into more details, but I appreciate the feedback either way. Zach Dowsley says, hey Almir, can I steal your toast and get the big bucks in real life? No, you cannot. The toast is very valuable. It's very dear to me. What the frick? Royal journey. Yeah, it really went on a royal journey now. Where did it go? ZB Wolf says, thanks. I look forward to getting more details. Have you all considered an early test server where we can test early revisions of new features? Yes, we have discussed that. and that kind of topic is an ongoing discussion internally when we think it's a good time to involve players, player feedback on features or systems, whether it is in meetings. We've invited Starbase partners in the past for meetings where they, under NDA, discuss hot topics with us, whether it's about offline mode or whether it's about Armor 2.0 or feedback about something that is going on or something that we're looking to do. I think it's always super important to use the community as your partner in crime, you know, in making sure that the feature comes out the gates being beloved by the community rather than being shat on, you know, and being something that community says, no, we didn't ask for this, what the frick, you know, because that's the worst scenario you can be in, you know, that where you as a developer feel that no matter what I do, the community won't like it, you know, that's not a good place to be. Krabik Gangster, the one and only, in the chat saying, I have an idea. Add customizable complexity to be able to customize the number of enemies, their damage and HP, choose modifiers, loud and stealth, assault, duration, etc. The harder the difficulty, the more reward we will get. This will make the game at a high level much more interesting. Great idea. Yeah, I totally agree. That would be an awesome challenge for the community. Instead of just doing a menu where you can check, you know, overkill, death wish, or whatever, you would instead have a menu where you could add or remove modifiers that would then impact the amount of XP or reward you would get, but in turn the game would be more challenging. I think that would be a super cool add-on. It would also incentivize different setups. You know, people will have preferences. It would also incentivize you know, a new discussion regarding the meta gameplay. You know, what difficulties, what modifiers are best to use in order to have the best experience or progress the fastest, and so on. So yeah, great idea. No word on something like that though as of now. Matthew J says, hey Almir, I hope all is going well with the team. Look forward to the next update. Thank you so much, dude. Yes, all is going well with the team. They are working hard like always. We've got a great development team here with the Payday team. They are continuing making sure we get more content in the coming time. And what else was I gonna say? Yeah, some of the team members are also in San Francisco for a game developer conference. So that's also happening right now. We're not playing. We are playing on Overkill. Why doesn't it feel like Overkill though? Speaking of challenging modifiers, this feels bugged out of my. I mean, it's assault incoming. Is it only from the alley? No way. They're not even here. Here we go. One techie? You kidding me? What the frick? How big should we expect the next update, and how excited are you for it, says Kulu. I'm always excited for new Payday updates, dude. How big it is, I mean, that's definitely depending on what you compare it to. And since we haven't communicated anything about the update yet, other than it containing Armor 2.0, I don't want to say anything more as of now, but I'm very excited about that feature specifically. Then we'll see what else we're going to add as well. Service says, so we're going to be leaving New York with year 2. I'd love to see a heist in Italy. Ooh, Italy. That would be a cool place to heist. Mamma mia. Why did I say that? I would love a Italy heist. There's so many different venues around the world. I mean, we explored a lot of different places in Payday 2. I definitely think Payday 3 is ripe for some globe-trotting, some worldwide heisting. Do. here we go. Here are some cogs. There's civilians everywhere. It's their own fault. Crabik says, thanks for the reply. Any more news on the modifiers on the Heist? They don't rotate anymore like they used to, and it's a bit annoying to see the same thing. I remember you said you wanted to rework them, but until they were changed, maybe you should include them. Yeah, good feedback. I'll check in with the team regarding modifiers to see what's up.
Even the toughest defense has its limits.
Do. What's up, Higgy? I see you in the chat. I see you. I see you, dude. Hope you're well, broski. I love the punch in the shotguns in Payday 3, but I always wish when I use them that they would just deal a little more damage. And when I say a little, I probably mean 25%. So it's sizable, like so it's impactful, so that I can feel it. Because like moment to moment, it feels bulky to use it, given the amount of damage it does. Right now, it feels like I have to shoot everyone 2 times. You know what I mean? How's the new studio, Almir? Is everyone settled it in? Yes, more and more so. People are settling in. I find it difficult. We've been at the old place. If context heisters, if you don't know what I'm talking about. Kulu asked about the new studio. We just moved from the old place where we were for 10 years. Almost, or actually, I think on the spot. And we moved to a new place just down the street, and I love it. I think it's much better here. It feels weird with the new place, but it's a much better set. Like the way the layout is in the studio, more meeting rooms, less open, but in a good way. So in the old studio setup, it was vast open spaces. I would actually argue the way it was designed, the person responsible for designing the last studio and how it looked did a terrible job. And we had to live it with the design for a decade. It didn't look good. The lights were off. It was too bright. The spaces were too open. I know I'm trash talking it, but I lived it for a decade. I'm allowed to. I absolutely did not like the old studio. So this studio is a much better fit for the dev team, I think, for our team as well, and yeah, it's just much better in every way. So yeah, good question. And it just goes to show how much that it can impact you, especially if you're a team like us that work most of the time in studio, on site. You need some place where you can have a good vibe. I'm just running around the Heist talking. I'm not doing that much, really. Fabricade says, as a Payday the Heist fan, I really hope there isn't insane difficulty bloat like in Payday 2. Please keep it simple. Yeah, that's a good feedback, Fabricade. At the same time, we need to make sure that the game is fun, right, and challenging. But I hear you. Nuclear says, Almir, will Sydney arrive with $900 dues? Not as far as I know. Excalibur 101 says, really hope development is still going well on Payday 3. I was getting worried about the future of the game after not hearing anything for a while. Yeah, I can understand that, especially since we haven't revealed or announced any roadmap for year 2 as of now, and that we've been a bit quiet lately, really. But I'm sure we're gonna share more details as soon as we can. I'm being, depending on, I usually say more or less. I've been prone, I wouldn't say I've been prone, but sometimes I've overshared. I've said more than I should have, and sometimes I maybe hold back, but it's all because I respect the dev team. I want them to be able to control what information is shared in the studio, outside of the studio, It's nothing against you Heisters, you know what I mean? Damienson, GG's, by the way, let's go. We're the pro Heisters here. Kulu says, love these streams, Almir, keep them up, dude. Thank you so much, Kulu. Always a pleasure having you here, dude. Keep those helmets flying. Damien says, my first question, Almir. You mentioned the Overkill Vault where secrets are held. Are there any heists in the vault that you planned on release either on Pay the Heist Period 2 and April Fool's Days? No comment. Houston Void says, with the first time chat, by the way, would be really nice if there's more customizability with the new weapons like in Payday 2. Thank you, Houston Void. Yes, customization options are always appreciated, unless it becomes too bloated. But I definitely think there is room in Payday 3 for more customization. Totally agree. Service says, are there any photos of the new studio? I don't know if we've shared any photos yet. We'll see what we do about that. Real voice, says Alfred K. Yeah. I don't know why Houston Void sounds like that, but we all cherish them. Thank you very much for joining the stream. Dafa Mahal Dika says Hadir. What the freak? Ambush 2 says Bane voice pack for Legacy Heists. When can we get some older tracks from Pay the Heist and 2? Good question, dude. Almir, we need better mod support and peer-to-peer connection. P2P wasn't perfect, but people used it and trust more. It would be nice to have it along with dedicated servers. This is Coder James. Alright, thank you for the feedback, dude. Mod support is a topic we need to talk about. That's on us. Peer-to-peer, I would argue, is tied to offline mode discussion, and that's something that the developers will get back to us on. Boomstick Overkiller with Almir Gaming. Yes, indeed, dude. Davros Saxon says, are you going to address the layoffs or are you going to pretend that they're not happening? Thank you for your question, Davros Saxon. I'm going to assume you are talking about some news articles regarding the studio and news regarding the studio. It's not for me to comment on that. It's for Starbreeze to do that as a company if we were to do so, Davros. I just wanted to make sure that you don't feel I'm ignoring your question, because I'm not. I'm just not. How should I put it? It's not my responsibility, or it's not the place for me to talk about that topic. You know what I mean? But thank you for the comment. Appreciate it. Are higher difficulties planned? Asks KZGKZGX KMZMVXMGX. Did you just smash your head on the keyboard when you wrote that nickname, dude? Because I just did you the service of reading that aloud, assuming it is your actual taken nickname that you hold dearly. All right, so I gave you that now. Cheers. Any higher difficulties planned? A good question. Nothing communicated. Like we haven't said this difficulty is coming this date, but we have spoken about the topic in the past and have said that we definitely need to look over difficulty. Like I was complaining earlier while we were playing that I felt there were very few cops, even on Overkill. Davros Saxon says, so basically, in other words, company statement trying to deny it or nothing? No, I wouldn't say that. I'm just saying it's. I see your question. I can't comment on it personally because I'm not privy to all details, and it's not. How should I say? It's not topical for the stream for me to discuss company-relaed stuff. You know, I understand it's obviously a question you want more information about. Otherwise, you wouldn't have asked it. But I'm just letting you know. I don't have any details to share. If I would have been told, and I'd be able to share that. Hachiko says, do you feel, or the devs feel, that things might have been overpromised? Meaning everything that has been said that will come to the game combined with the pressure from what the community want. That is always a risk, I think, especially in the case of Payday 3, where we had such a difficult start to the game. with the game not being able to be played on launch week or weeks, and then patches being infrequent, delayed, and issues persisting. So I definitely think that's a give and take. But I think you always want to be in a place as a dev team where you do more show than tell, right? You just don't want to talk about stuff. We've been in that situation in the past with Payday, for Payday 2 especially, where the community just gets so tired with us when we just say, especially console players, yeah, we're gonna talk about it. Here's another video about us talking about something, instead of us actually just delivering on it. So yeah, that's always a give and take, dude. Pepeshka228 says, Almir, can we expect overskill gun flamethrower in Payday 3? I would love to see a flamethrower be added. Just for the effect and the screams, right? I miss those screams from Payday 2, and that special animation when you use it. Damien says, my next question, Almir, do you have any word update about the Jack in Houston issue for PlayStation users, or is that still a no comment for now? I don't have any public update other than we are in discussions with our publisher. They have given us some additional details, and it's good to know that the things are progressing. Hopefully, Damien, I'm not sure if you are one of the ones who are affected by it, but either way, thanks for the question, and hopefully it will be fully resolved soon, and I will be able to address it as well. Daniel says, Hilmir, what the frick? Can you tell us how is the development progress going on 1 to 10? Where 1 means best or worst? So from 1 to 10, if 10 is amazing and 1 is super bad.
Almir.
I would say, I hear you now, Nuclear. I did not hear you before, though. I would say development is going... If 10 is perfect, I would say... Oh, no. I died. I would say development is going maybe 8 or 7 right now, which is like... it can always go better, right? You can get some favorable wins, if you will, or whatever. But I would say things are progressing as we are intending. We're making moves in the things we've committed to as a dev team, and I'm just excited to share more information about the next update, really. Boomstick Overkill says, Almir, yes. Yes.
You're making the moves like Jagga?
When is Almir Heist coming? Says that guy. Says hello. Unconfirmed. Unconfirmed. Queen Jessie Loves says, hello Almir. I was wondering, when will you do a melee system? Will it be like the bat with Sociopath skill? That's a good question. We haven't said anything about any additional melee system improvements, but I take that to heart. No, I think melee is important in a game like Payday. Joycey says, I need to go now, Almir. Enjoy the rest of your stream and your week. Thank you, Joycey. Right back at you, broski. Have a good one. So what is the new information about the next update, says Pinky Ninja. None to share today, Pinky Ninja, but thank you for your question. Ambushed 00 says, hi, Almir. Can you ask the team to rework the cloakers? Because they act like zombies. But in the older game, the cloakers could hide and blend in with SWATs. Good question. Thanks for the feedback. Like I said, we want to continuously improve the behavior of AI and the flow of the difficulty. I definitely feel it's very much ebb and flow now. In Payday 2, there was more stuff happening, even though you had this feeling of respite. I get the feeling sometimes in Payday 3 that the ebb and flow is too extreme. Like right now, for example, it's very calm. Krabic Gangster says, "Oh, Krabic, you jumped on over to the YouTube now, saying we haven't had any new blogs for 2 months. Should we expect any soon?" Yeah, I could say you can expect a blog in the coming weeks. We did say that we are not continuously doing one blog a week like we've done in the past. Reason being, we've written 50 of them. At points, it has been very difficult for the dev team to muster something interesting for you to read about. And we noticed very clearly that it was not worth it writing blogs unless the blogs were interesting. If we wrote a blog that was not interesting, it would do more damage than it would add to the community sentiment or in just, you know, enjoyment about the game. You want to learn more, not you don't want to feel more stupid after you read something, right? Vladislav Greb says, "Hi Almir, could there be any chance of a Breaking Bad Easter egg?" Maybe. Unaided Mage with a highlighted message saying, "Almir, currently the time between updates has already exceeded the 4 to 6 weeks that we previously said. Will the next update be coming out at the same pace?" Updates will come out when they're ready. We are trying to commit to the 4 to 6 week schedule like we said in the past. For this particular update, the one we're expecting next, things are taking a bit longer. I will say that. As soon as the dev team is ready, they're gonna share more details on the update. I'm excited to see it come out. I can't wait. I'm sure you feel the same. And waiting sucks, especially when it feels like updates are few and far between. Pinky Ninja says, "Welp, back to Doom posting about no updates till 2026. Yeah, feels like it. Sounds like it. ZB Wolf says, "The coming weeks, crying emoji. These weeks must be on the table. For real though, pretty excited about the new dev blog. I liked reading them." Yeah, cheers, dude. Yeah, and I know, it feels like forever. Boomstick Overkill says, "The Supreme One streams." Yes, indeed. Urban Zone 03 says, "Payday 3 featureupvote.com doesn't approve any new suggestions from over a month. Why? Good question. There has been some issues with how we update that page. We're talking to our publisher to make sure it gets resolved. Obviously, that page needs to be updated so that we can continue to keep track of what we're adding to the game and what we're not working on." Again with the civilian killed, what the frick. Gidget the Goblin, emphasis Goblin this time, says, "Not gonna lie, I'd happily accept just absolutely random lore drops or facts about the heisters." You mean from me or just in-game or what's going on? I agree. We want to talk more about heister lore, especially more about heisters as well that are necessarily not in Payday 3. You know, just focus on more Payday universe-centric stuff. But yeah, great topic, great point, Gidget the Goblin. Who said it's a bad thing to be a goblin? I sure as heck didn't. Element 115 with a highlighted message, so that means I have to read it, right? Saying, "I get you can't comment on the rumored firings, but online people are saying the French division plays a crucial role in the technical side of the production pipeline and is largely responsible for patches and DLCs in the company's games. But if possible, could I ask you this, Almir? Will this situation affect Payday 3 in any way? Also, any update on the PUBG collaboration, and please do a Fortnite collab." All right, I'll try to answer one by one here. So, like I said, regarding your question regarding the news and rumors about the company and what's going on a company perspective, I can't comment on that. I can only say we as developers do everything we can and are allowed to improve the game in the best way we can. as soon as we can, and we always ask for the best resources available, and so we can perform as good as we can, But I can't comment on stuff like that, unfortunately. Regarding the PUBG collaboration and an update regarding that, progress is going well as far as I know. I'm checking in with the team from time to time. They will communicate additional details to us that we can share with you all on stream and elsewhere when they're ready. What am I doing? Enter the vault. Yeah, let's go. And the last question was, please do a Fortnite collab. I feel like either you do PUBG or you do Fortnite, isn't it? That kind of thing. It's like either you're Mario or you're Sonic, right? Or? Almir, my friend, stop going down. You're acting like a first timer. All love brothers, says Damon's in. Wow, how dare you? You know I'm just going down to make my friends look better, right? Shvava says, hi Almir, how are you? How are you? I have a question that might be interesting. Are you going to open Diesel Engine for everyone, or what will happen to it, or will this remain your history? Good question. We haven't said anything about Diesel Engine. It would be cool to open it up and allow people to mod it properly, but yeah, no word on that as of now. Ow, 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 ow.
Yeah, you got armor bags.
Yeah, I got them. Might as well put them up. The veil is lifted. Let's go! Money, money, money. I feel like carrying one bag is so 2013. Maki says, can you add the Maskmania masks? Why is that still an issue? Yeah, good question. I've chased the topic of Maskmania masks, and I have been told that it is in the works, but they are not being added yet. And I agree, it's very frustrating that they are not live yet. They should have been added last year. We got a couple of the bulldozers here. Q says, I would love more Easter eggs in the future. I feel like Payday needs more. Yeah, we've sometimes we have a lot, sometimes not as many, but I love Easter eggs. I think it's a lot of fun way to show your appreciation for something.
Easter egg glitch.
Exervolt says, are there any plans changing or improving the sounds of the guns? I think, for example, the minigun or the deagle doesn't sound powerful at all compared to the Payday 2 versions. Thanks for the feedback. I don't have any word on an upcoming sound pass on weapons, but if we do, I'll let you know, yeah?
Also, thank you for the merch, Almir. I know it was more Sebastian, but we'll thank you as well.
Yeah, I'll take that, thanks, and say yeah, I appreciate it on behalf of the team. Happy you liked it, dude. Happy you liked it. Another one. Now we're talking. Now it felt more like overkill.
I definitely do.
My final question, says Damien, and it's a bit of a deep one. How do you know when you can trust someone? How do you know when you can trust someone? When you know each other well enough, maybe? Or like a rhetorical answer could be, do you ever? The official Lucifer says, with the first time chat, hey, any plans to bring back or create new Japan style or ninja style stuff? Would like another Yakuza Heist playable character, maybe the katana melee weapon or even Japanese castle heist, lol. Yeah, great idea. Whoops. Jiro, much appreciated. Would love to see some more Yakuza content. Alfred K says, are the Mask Mania masks supposed to be given to everyone or only people that play during the event? I don't even understand what the issue would be if it is supposedly given to everyone. Aren't they already in the game files? I hear you, Alfred. It feels like such an over-discussed issue. It should just be in the game. You know what I mean? Let's leave it at that. It has taken way too long to get these masks working as intended. And we just need to get it done. That guy says, hello, says, when would you add I need my Payday 3 line to the game? That is a good question, dude. That is a good question. We're back.
You're back.
Just to embarrass ourselves yet again, eh?
Even the toughest defense has its limits.
I'm waiting for the Sanctuary update.
I just keep on going down. Ambushed 02 says, Sokol, did you know that it's 10 years since Sokol was added to Payday? 10 years. Unbelievable. Time really flies, guys. Time flies. On the middle of the street. The official Lucifer in the chat. With the heart emoji. Thank you so much. Thanks, Almir, for the read. Appreciate what you're doing in your team. Loving Payday 3, even through all the Payday 2 versus Payday 3 hate. Keep up the awesome work. Thank you so much, Lucifer. Much appreciated, dude. Nuclear is walking with a minigun. No, 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 no. I'm playing like I have God mode on or something. Boomstick Overkill says, is it just me or is Almir kind of looking like Gabe Newell? What the frick? I take that as a compliment, yeah. I think so.
A younger Gabe Newell.
Hi,
Almir, I don't know how, but if you could make it so Sydney spent $900 dues to get to Washington, yeah, all my money, all of it.
All of it, eh? It's locked.
Yeah. If you can say Sydney spent $900 dues to get here.
Yeah, I died again. These things happen. Ray the 177 says, I miss Sydney. Yeah, you're not alone. I can hear that for sure. Damien says, Almir thanked Lucifer. Devil Deal just confirmed. Moving with the rest in custody. Yes, I am indeed resting in the custodios. Chat, I am so up for some good food today. I'm gonna probably make... you know what I'm gonna make? I'm gonna make a burrito. There, I said it. I'm gonna make a burrito at home. I'm gonna get the necessary ingredients, and I'm going to make a delicious Almir burrito. It's like a toast, but with rice and stuff in it. Or I'm getting hot dogs. It's been a while.
I don't.
It's been a while since I had a good hot dog chat.
Urban Zone has a question.
Boomstick Almir says, love you, Almir. No homo. Hope you have a nice stream and beautiful week. Thank you so much, Boomstick Overkill. All the love. Hope you have a great week, dude.
Crushes its enemies with devastating results.
I'd call them out specifically.
This song
to be
is
asking
such a
about.
banger, right, Jen? No, I'm losing it. We're not going for a fastest heist completed.
I don't even know if we can complete the heist.
Really?
Played any games recently, Almir? Other than Payday?
Right now, I'm not playing that much actually, but I definitely need to get to it. I'm feeling that gaming urge. The last game I played at home was on my Steam Deck. I was playing Battle Brothers. I think that game rocks. I freaking love that. Have you played it, Nuclear? Battle Brothers, great game. Check it out, chat, if you haven't.
I haven't. I think I've heard of it, but I don't know anything about it. What's it about?
It's a strategy game, turn-based, isometric. You have a band of brothers, if you will, a small unit of medieval knights and mercenaries, and you traverse over a large map, taking on quests and gearing out your squad. And
Like
it's
a
very
medieval
difficult.
XCOM 2.
Yeah, it's kind of like that, yeah, for sure. Only it's in 2D instead of 3D like the latest ones.
Cool.
Alright, we did it.
GG.
Well played.
Wow,
GG, chat.
man.
I became super hungry talking about food. So I will wish you all a great rest of your week, chat. I will head out and get some of that hot dog or that burrito or whatever else I'm gonna eat.
Hell.
GG's to everyone. Thank you so much for tuning into this stream, and I will see you Thursday. Take it easy, chat.
You can
Bye.
still talk on the